Okay, this video is demonstrating one way that we'll test for strength and stability of the posterior chain. And again, this is going to be a good screen prior to any type of strength exercise or challenge to the back side of the body, what we call the posterior chain. Again, the low back, the hips, and the hamstrings. Again, think about any sort of deadlift or clean or hinge-based sport. We want to understand not only how an individual is moving and how much range of motion they have, but how strong and stable are they, and then how strong and stable are they on one side versus the other. So this is a kind of a hip airplane, I call it, for the assessment, and it's going to be a variation of a single leg RDL. And what I want you to do is I want you to put the arms out to the side in a T, like an airplane, and I want you to think about the stance knee, the side that we're testing. That knee is going to be soft. You're going to teeter-totter forward through the hip. And what I want to see is, can you get your body pretty much parallel with the ground, the trunk and that back leg, can you get that parallel with the ground without losing your balance and without having to really compensate? So why I call this the hip airplane is obviously the hands are out, but some people, if they really struggle to be stable here or they don't have the range of motion, they're going to kind of open that hip up and you'll see those toes on the back start to point out. So the cue here is, how well do you do hinging into that position and then keeping those toes pointed down or those hips level without airplaning there. You're going to want to test this on both sides. I know I'm going to be really challenged on my right side compared to my left, so this is a great test for me to look at. Stability wise, it's a lot tougher for me to get there, and I also notice how I kind of have to get over to my right side to give that hip some help. So something I definitely need to work on, but I would not necessarily feel good right now with that knowledge saying I want to take a deadlift and really load it up heavy or doing high repetition at that, because there could be a movement inefficiency somewhere there that could create problems that we may not see coming. So that is the hip airplane assessment. Really good for measuring obviously length of the backside, but then beyond that, the strength, stability of that entire posterior chain and being able to challenge one side versus the other. Give it a shot, let us know how it goes.